How is it going, everyone? It's WilsonPlays here, and today I am back with some more GTA Underground development. Today I am using Snapshot 3.2 as I did in the previous episode, which I believe 3.2 still doesn't have a public release. So yeah, that's not going to sit right with you guys. I know a few of you were asking where 3.2 was and you couldn't download it. I did mention in that episode too that that it wasn't available. It's not got a public release yet. I'm just doing some sort of development videos on it and testing and all that good stuff. But anyway, so in this episode we are going to be basically checking out Liberty City. Now this is, you probably sat there thinking, why? We've seen Liberty City so many times, you've seen Liberty City so many times, why do you want to check out Liberty City? Well, I've got a slightly newer version of Snapshot 3.2. It's a couple of patches into 3.2, so it's a slightly newer version, and what this version mainly focused on was basically updating and optimizing Liberty City to both make it look better and perform sort of better in a way. We're not talking more FPS when I say a performance boost. I'm more talking it's now functioning somewhat similar to San Andreas would, which is pretty cool. So for example, one of the main things was the LODs. If you don't know what LODs stand for, they are, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it stands for level of detail, and what that means is, let's try and get you an example. Do you see that van over there? You might have just seen it. That might have gone out of shot just as you were trying to look at it. But you saw that van. Oh, let's try and find a better example. Do you see the police car behind the wall, sort of? It's not fully loaded in. Or this car coming towards me. This has a kind of bad LOD because it's invisible until it appears. Right, until it appears in full. But an LOD is supposed to, as you see with the ambulance, that is a perfect example right there. It loads the vehicle in a somewhat lower resolution, and it doesn't load everything of the vehicle. That's for optimization purposes. So you can see the vehicle, but it's not in full detail until you're close enough where it should warrant full detail. There's probably another taxi coming towards me. Yep. So that's what LODs does. So it's not the vehicles that's been updated in this build, it is the roads and I believe the trees as well. They have been updated to where they'll now be easier to sort of load in from a distance, as well as roads and trees in Liberty City now use MIP mapping, which I didn't really understand this until the developer explained it to me, but apparently it makes things look better from a distance, which sounds kind of counterintuitive to what I just said, you know, stuff looking a bit worse from a distance for optimization, but believe me, it all balances out and it all makes for a better experience and a better visual to the game. Not only this, but Liberty City and Vice City's had the same treatment in this regard, that all the textures have been updated to all look better, and I've been told that Liberty City now has a more GTA 3 feel to it, which, as you guys know, I am a massive fan of. If you remember my stories videos, when the Liberty City stories for PC mod, and then I did Vice City stories for PC mod, I preferred Liberty City stories because it captured Liberty City better and that game better than Vice City Stories mod did, in my opinion. But yeah, so updates like that I really enjoy. Also, do you remember this pier? How I was basically nearly going through it like this? This is being fixed in a upcoming build. So if any of you guys have driven on that pier and noticed it, that's being fixed. So yeah, what I'm going to do is just drive around Liberty City. We're going to check out a few things. Basically, just look at the textures. Now, I have to be honest. I'm not a massive. I don't notice these things. If I'm honest, I'm not someone that's got a really keen eye for like textures and stuff like that. Of course, I'll see if a texture is really bad, but if it's slight differences, I won't notice it. So I'll be honest right there. But this whole look looks and feels, I'm driving like an idiot, but this all looks and feels a lot like GTA 3, right? Apart from, it's definitely San Andreas by the way the vehicles handle and the way the vehicles look and the way the game looks overall looks a lot better. So there has been a lot of work that's gone into this, and I have to give it to the Underground team. They've done a fantastic job of updating Liberty City to be a lot more, just to be a lot better. I've been told as well that within the texture updates that makes the game look better, or makes these textures look better, there has also been fixes to textures that didn't look right, and the ones that were sort of glitched out. So if you've seen any glitching textures, as you saw, that one was flickering there. That's probably like still some work needs doing and stuff like that. But this all does look quite a bit better than before. Now there is a few fixes that I'm just going to read. I do have a list of things that I want to talk about in this episode. I'm going to read you just a few things that I can't really demonstrate that I've been assured have been added / fixed. So apparently a random crash with the train traffic has been fixed. So if you're in Liberty City and you're near this above ground train system or in the subway, then you may have experienced a random crash. Of course, if it's random and it has something to do with train traffic, who knows that it was actually train traffic that was causing it, apart from the developers, of course, who has fixed this random crash. So you should feel a bit more, you know, anything in the ways of stability is always nice, especially if it's a train traffic fix. Liberty City, most important. Vice City, not really, because there is no trains in Vice City. San Andreas, if there was a crash there, then that will be fixed as well. So always nice for bug fixes and crash fixes. Fixed a bug where the player cannot exit Catalina's mansion. I have had this. I believe I had this in my live stream, I want to say. Was it Catalina's mansion that I couldn't get out of? I think it was Catalina's mansion. Was it it might have been. Yeah, I think it was actually. If you remember the live stream that I did not long ago, what the hell happened to him? I had I basically bought Catalina's mansion, went in it, and then couldn't get back out. And I believe I ended up just throwing grenades on the floor and killing myself to get out of that. So that's been fixed, which is always nice, because that's a glitch I've come across myself. What else is there? There's Cafe Robina in Vice City. A crash when entering that has been fixed. I should probably have discussed that in the Vice City episode rather than this, but whatever. There was also another crash fix. Yeah, pedestrians. Pedestrians were causing crashes, apparently. And there has been apparently all of the PEDs that exist in the underground have been updated to fix crashes and issues with them, which is pretty cool. You know, PEDs are everywhere, so if there's a crashing issue with them, then that's going to cause a huge instability. I better actually do something rather than just driving around in circles. Something else I can show you as well that's in this update is Liberty City Stories weapons cheats. So first one is Hood's Tools, which gives you sort of more of a gangster weapon set. So you got pistol, you've got shotgun, you've got the Tech 9, which has had a sound fix to it. I did not mean to provoke a gang war, but give myself God mode. But this has had a sound fix to it, the Tech 9. Of course, you got the AK. This all sounds on point, by the way, how it really does in the game. I've probably said that in the past, but it's amazed me that they've done so much with this. I'm just going to take over this gang turf, he says. Where do you guys come from? Fucking savage carrying around a Desert Eagle. Anyway, I'll do the other weapons cheats in a sec once I've taken over this gang turf. Look at that, I'm a hitman already. Rifle skill, okay, that's a glitch. Not supposed to be a rifle. It's supposed to be a SMG. But whatever. So this is nothing new, taking over gangs. That's nothing new. That's been there since, well, it's been there quite a while. Snapshot 2.1 maybe, 2.2. Oh, don't give me that inaccuracy bullshit now. I don't know why it does that. I think it's because it's a modded gun. Just random inaccuracies. I think that needs fixing. The way that they just duck. They just duck for no reason. Okay, so we took it over. Now Yakuza spawning here. I think that's our gang, Yakuza, for Liberty City. But that's the weapon set for Hood's Tools. There is also a firework collection, which I believe, obviously, because Liberty City Stories was console only, right? So they won't have been under this official cheat title like firework collection. You wouldn't obviously type that in to get the weapons, but you've got the revolver, you got the shotgun, sword off. I think that's that one is. Micro SMG, M4, which had a sound fix apparently. I haven't heard the M4 before really. Laser sniper, rocket launcher. It's got San Andreas sounds and grenade. Which let's not go near that. And the final one is tactical gear, which I'm not sure which of these assigns with which. In all honesty, you know, there's a weapon set 1, isn't there? Weapon set 2, 3, stuff like that. So you've got the revolver, you've got the combat shotgun, SMG, M4 again, laser sniper, minigun. That was a mistake. And grenades again. And now I've got the cops after me, which is always nice. Oh, why are you running off? I needed that. Ooh. That car. Right. Let's stop killing everybody. And let's actually show off some things. Now, a big update from this game to Underground in this build is the lighting. Most importantly, or most significantly, with like the lampposts and stuff like that. This has been added in this updated build that I have. As give me this. Doink. I'm sure you guys have heard doink before. From my adventures of doing, what was I doing where it was like doink doink doink? It was the side missions. Of Frost of Winter, I think, when I was trying to do the checkpoint ones. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get in there. We do need to lose the cops, but I kind of want to keep it nighttime for now. Oh, big freezers for some reason. So I could save the game and lose the cops, but I'll save the game multiple times. That'll do. So this is Claude's safe house in case you've never seen it. That is cool. Pick up the hard drive to save it. Let's see. Any of these, I guess. Let's do the bottom one. So 04. I think this is too light. Huh. Would still kind of work. I'm kind of looking for. So I've been told that some particle effects have been added on the air vents near Claude's safe house, where in GTA 3 you'd get like the I guess the vapor coming out of the vents. And I've been told it's been added here. Oh, there we go, yeah. So it is really subtle, but it is an effect that I think San Andreas didn't have before. Can we see it on these ones? No, they don't have effect about there. Okay, no. So you have to look quite carefully to see it. But it is there. That one as well, I think, yeah. And this one? That one hasn't got it. So that's a cool little effect that's been added to the game in this latest update. I know it is something really minor. I would have never noticed it had I not been told about it. But it's all about bringing Underground closer to the games that it sort of originated from, right? And I'm all for that. So I believe what this is called is 2D GFX or something along those lines, with this lighting and stuff like that. You know, with the lampposts and stuff. I've been assured this isn't San Andreas stuff, but someone as ignorant as me, I am really ignorant. You know, I don't notice a lot when I'm looking at something. So I would probably say this just looks normal to me, but it kind of doesn't at the same time. I don't remember San Andreas looking like that with the lights. San Andreas' lights, actually, with the, you know, like the traffic lights, they don't, I swear you don't get that extra, so like, let's look at this one. Do you see the extra green that's coming off the centre green bit? I almost want to call it light pollution, but it's not. It's not that at all. But like, you know what I mean? I don't think San Andreas had that. I think San Andreas was just a more clean, a cleaner look to it. Another update in this build is movable gates on buildings where it is relevant, such as this bitch and dog food factory, which you can go in. Alright then.
Hey Caesar, the Yay leaving San Fierro, right?
Right, but they're using bikes, CJ, and they go cross country.
Can we not?
Right now, I gotta check into some shit.
Can we not? Some more of those particle effects. Oh, hidden package. Here we go. Doink. They're in GTA 3 locations by the feel of it as well. These ones. But this, as well, is supposed to... Oh no, that up there. That's got the steam coming off it, the vapour. This one might have a little bit. I can't tell because it's raining. Not great for what I'm trying to demonstrate, but you do have those particle effects. I want to check out the fish factory because I've been assured that that has been updated as well. Its LODs have been updated. It's got the movable gates, and it's actually gang territory as well, if I saw correctly. It's of course owned by the Triads. Who are a rival gang. As you can see, it's blue. Well, it opens for a police car. I don't think that's right. Hi. How's it going? Okay, maybe I can't take it over. Maybe it's just blue for the sake of being blue. See if I can take it over if I kill these guys. I don't know who that is, just running around. It's a bit weird. We got fish fans that spawn here. Is there any triads around the back? Hiding? Phone's going off. Can we not? Hidden package. Why not? Doink. But yeah, looks like you can't take this bit over unless you're supposed to be able to, and that's something that needs fixing. I don't know. Plenty of development time. So, for anyone that might be asking, when do we get Snapshot 3.2? When does it release? I have no idea, if I'm honest. I can't get out with the police car. I could get in with it, but I can't get out with it. That's odd. Try the fish fan. Hood is under attack. Is that the new Liberty City hood that's under attack, actually? It's this bit. I'm not going to go over there and defend it. But the main updates were in Portland, in case you were wondering. In case you were wondering why I stayed in Portland. The bulk of the updates were in Portland. There has been some, as I said, you know, bug fixes like being able to exit Catalina's mansion. Do I really need to demonstrate that? I don't think I really do, you know. That's something that has been fixed, that you can be assured is now fixed and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, I think that will do for this episode. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more content. If you want to follow me on Twitter, then you can. Twitter name is on the screen or link in the description. And I will see you guys in the next video.